Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we've got a new beer, new brewery to me. This was kindly gifted to me by Simo Sups. Go and check him out. This is a Gritchie or Guy Ritchie Brewing Company beer, and it's a Dulce De Leche Stout. I think that is a caramel stout, something. I'll look in a minute. Something like that, isn't it? So yeah, Gritchie. I think this is. Simo said this was from Asda. The can art is fantastic. It really is. So Gritchie Brewing Company, established 2017 by Guy Ritchie, who's what's it say here? Guy Ritchie, based on a working farm, Ashcombe estate near the town of Shaftesbury. Ritchie's real interest in pubs, beer and brewing really stems from his love of story. He learnt early on that pub was the best place to hear a yarn. He's basically known for movies like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, both about tales in a pub. Yeah, that's true. He basically likes it, a bit like most British folk. Do like a British pub, and his first beer that he launched in 2017, which is really interesting, was a best bitter. I just think there's something about a best bitter, and if you're British English, it's just one of them beers that it's just, I don't know, it's just a staple beer, isn't it? I'm sure it's in our DNA. So yeah, so that's, like I say, new brewery. They have, let me have a look at their beers. So they've got quite a selection. Their core line, they've got New World Pale Ales, Hellas Lagers, Classic Pales, Session IPA and an English Pale Ale. So that's their core beers, and they also do some seasonal, they do some special beers. So yeah, I'll have to look into it more. I mean, Guy or G Ritchie or Gritchie Brewing Company, like I say, it's very new to me. Thank you, Simo, for getting me this. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a stout. It's coming in at 8%. Dulce De Leche Stout. When we got this off Simo, Mrs. B went straight away, that's what that is. I was like, okay, but I'm not educated enough to know exactly what that means. I think she said it was French. But let's get into it, and then if there's any information on the can, I can read it as I'm looking. But first impressions, whoa, okay, really dark, you can see that, like engine. Tell you what, it's got a nice straight away creamy caramel aroma off that, straight out the can. Got a nice aroma. It's probably about the right temperature. It's got a slightly small tan looking, a little bit creamy head, but it is very, I'm just holding this up to my light now, and there's not really any bleed coming through, not even at the bottom, to be honest with you. It's got, let me get my phone on that, because there's not really much bleed going on. I've got some definite yeastiness in there, some yeasty bits. Looks like a real dark murky brown to me. Don't know how that's coming across on the camera, but like I say, that first hit aroma was caramel sort of notes. Head's died off. Could be the glass. Chocolate. I wonder if there's any lactose in that. Slight roastiness, slight roasted coffee, but more chocolate, more dark chocolate, more roast. There's a sweetness there. Thinking lactose. Slight caramel note and a slight fruit, dare I say, a touch of nuttiness. It's got lots going on in the aroma, to be honest. Okay, cheers, Gritchie Brewing Company. Cheers, Simo. Appreciate it, mate. First of all, it's got a nice bitterness at the back, a little bit decadent, dark chocolate and caramel, a little bit of that sweet, I'm thinking lactose, milky taste going on there. Quite drying. 8%, what did I say? 8%? 8% hidden. It's not boozy. Not for me anyway, it's not a boozy beer. There's a slight, I'm trying to pick it out. Does it, the mouthfeel, I'd say, is medium to light. I wouldn't say it's full bodied. I'd say medium to moving on to light body, which doesn't, you know, you think 8% is going to be quite a full body. I wouldn't, for me it's not a full bodied beer. But I'm hoping it's not synthetic, because I'm just getting a little bit of confusion with a note there. Like, is that a flavouring, or is that the lactose playing tricks on my mind? It's not offensive. It's really quite a decent beer. I don't know how much Simo paid for this though, but I'm sure you can grab it in Asda. And Asda doing a Gritchie beer, 8% stout, Dulce De Leche Stout. I'm probably ruining that. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I would drink that again. It's not the best 8% stout I've had. It's just okay, and as you can see, it's a 440ml can, but I'm going through it pretty quick, which is showing that it's got a good drinkability. Like I said before, it's not offensive. It's got that there's a slight note there I'm not 100% with. I'll have a read on the can, but I don't think it's synthetic. I just think it's lactose. I think that's what it is. I'm just picking up on that sweet lactose note, which is a bit like, okay, that's there. But it's a nice bitterness. It feels balanced. Yeah, I think I'd buy that again. I'd definitely buy that again. Like I say, it's not the best stout I've had, but it's decent enough. It really, really is. So let's have a read what it says on the can. I love the can art though. I think that's superb. That'll be going on one of the fridges. 2023, brewed by Gritchie Brewing Company, Ashgrove Farm, Ashmore, Wiltshire. Best before this dinner. Dulce De Leche Stout, 8 alcohol, 8% volume, made with real Dulce De Leche. What is that then? This stout has sweet caramel notes and a gentle burnt smokiness. I was getting roasty from late edition roasted malts, unfussy and easy drinking. That's what it is, an easy drinking beer, and that's the thing. It's going. Look how quick that's going down. Despite its 8% ABV, absolutely spot on. The description is spot on. Beer ingredients: water, malted barley, oats, Dulce De Leche, lactose, hops, yeast. Right, I need to know what Dulce De Leche is now. But yeah, let me have a quick look what it is. Okay, so Dulce De Leche is caramelized milk candy or milk jam confectionery popular in Latin America. So I think that is that when I'm saying there's something synthetic and it's like lactosey, it's that I'm picking up on, which is okay. It's not like, that's why I'm saying it's not the best one I've had, because that may be a little bit not to everyone's palate. So that's a slight thing I'm picking up on. But honestly, apart from that, I'd buy that again. Like it's like I was saying, and then the can said it, didn't it? The 8% is hidden. It's got a really good drinkability. So if you like stouts, you like them a little bit sweet, you definitely got to like a sweet stout, then go and give it a try. Like I say, I think that's in Asda. Gritchie Stout. I'm not going to keep saying that word because I'm probably destroying it. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on another one.